Namaskar. We would like to welcome you all on behalf of Independent Research Ethics Society, AYUSH Samriddhi International Webinar Series at milestone of 2597. Thank you. Thank you very much for joining. I welcome Dr. Sakat Kumar Basu from West Bengal and Canada. I welcome Dr. Suparna Sanyan Karjipena from Bolpur. So welcome both the speaker. Without wasting my time, if Dr. Sakat Basu permits me, then only I can share something regarding your handloom.
Yes.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you.
Just a second.
Yes. Has Madam been able to join? No, not at yet, right? So
No.
let me start.
Yes, please start.
Yes. Thank you. I'm keeping the video off. If I am trying to start the video, it is getting disconnected for some reason. Anyways, thank you, Dr. Sharma. It's a pleasure once again to be on this platform. Handloom constitutes a very big, industry for a country like India, and it's also a huge industry around the world. If we look into today's world, one of the biggest handloom producer around the world is China and India, and then there is Bangladesh, which produces majority of the garments around the world. But the history of handloom, like the origin of silk in China and cotton clothes and other products, particularly muslin, silk, and everything in India, has been historical, and we have a rich tradition of handloom in our country. Handlooms has been a part of our what you call shared experience of evolution around the world. There has been many communities, whether in Asia, Africa, Latin America, Europe, North America, in everywhere, people, whether they were of tribal origin or communities that have evolved from the tribes into modern societies, handloom has always been a part of an industry that has enriched our culture and has provided our fashion and clothing. But it is important to understand that while we only know about jute and cotton as the two major sources of fiber today, there are hundreds of other biological sources. Hemp is one very good quality fiber. There is mesta. There is fiber that are made from snake plant. There are fibers that are made from banana. Today, while there is extensive research going on across the world, even in India, we are coming up with more and more plants that produce high quality fibers, and these fibers are now being integrated and used in the production of various kind of clothing, dresses, garments, as well as our daily use objects such as bags, jute. Starting from an handloom, not only it is producing cloth bag, jute bags, etc., that we are used to. If you ever get a chance to visit West Bengal handloom fairs that happens in West Bengal, I have a beautiful laptop bag, completely made out of jute, belts made out of jute that are coming out. So it is utility products. Now the fibers or the natural biological fibers that we talk about, whether jute, cotton, mesta, sunflower, safflower, everywhere, every kinds of plants that we look upon, hemp fiber, we are getting new kinds of products, and these are integrated into our handloom system. And in addition to that, due to the industrial evolution, the plastics have gone, the nylons have become a very usable, durable product. So there has been handlooms that are made from artificial product that has been extensively used throughout for this various purpose of the handloom production. So, cotton or jute integrated with nylon and other parts which are integrated and a very important part of our industrial growth. At the same time, it is also a social and cultural growth that has enriched our tradition and culture. The muslin clothes that used to be made in and around West Bengal or the former Bengal provinces were one of the most outstanding handlooms that the world has ever seen. If anyone gets a chance to visit the London Museum, there are still examples of muslin clothes that are kept there, and it is said that you can pass a sari through your ring, within the ring. Like it is so thin and so fine, but that art has been lost. Many of these handloomers were killed, persecuted by the Britishers to infiltrate their trade and to make Manchester one of the big trading partners in that part of the day. And with the printing technology coming up, with more advancements, particularly post-industrial revolution, the machines that have developed in producing saris, qualities, and clothes have changed the handloom industry. There was khadi at one point of time, which was so popular, which is still there, and it's a environment-friendly byproducts that is extensively used and should be used as a part of our cottage industry. But the growth of the industry of various artificial materials that are used in handloom production or in the handloom industry around the world has shown us that they are extremely important, and in some way they have replaced the traditional use of jute fibers or cotton in the case of this. But over the time, the manufacturing of clothes and handlooms have become extensively, what you call it, very expensive in Western countries. So countries like Europe, America, even various parts of Asia started setting up factories or tying up with companies in Bangladesh, India, China, Vietnam, Indonesia, and other countries where there is skilled laborers, skilled tailors, still garment makers who can produce clothes at a very cheap rate. They will manufacture, like, the denim, jeans, and stuff comes from Bangladesh, Vietnam, India, Pakistan, everywhere, China, and they go into US and then they are sold at a very high price. But the manufacturing is done entirely in these Asian countries, China being the giant, and then that is for closely followed by India, and Bangladesh is also a very good hub. The recent political disturbances in Bangladesh has significantly reduced or destroyed the garment industry, on which Bangladesh have rapidly transformed into a middle income country, showing the power of handlooms and how it has changed and shaped the economy of the world, particularly small countries where they do not have extensive industries and are dependent on cottage industries. Handloom has made a significant impact, particularly due to the cost of Western production in Western countries and the labor cost and manufacturing cost being very high. They have shifted all the work to these countries, and it has added to employment, it has added to better economic growth in such countries, including India, and we have all survived and established ourselves in that particular sense and the part that we have been doing good in manufacturing of handlooms. India as a country has 100 years or a few 100 years of traditional handloom production from the rural to the urban areas that were spread. There are still handloom industry, the tantis, the traditional handlooms that are still present in many parts, whether it is in West Bengal or Gujarat or Rajasthan. They make traditional saris. Even if you go to Benares, the Banarasi sari is still made in a very traditional fashioned way in the handlooms, where even golden fibers and golden strings are used in making very expensive Banarasi sari. If anyone has for every woman who goes and visit Benares, one of their exponents and important tourist destination is the Banarasi Sari Gali, where the handlooms are still operating and people could see and buy Banarasi sari from there, where the work of the Jari across Uttar Pradesh, the production of Zari or the various kinds of tailoring, particularly among the Muslim community, even in Calcutta, in some parts where there are Muslim tailors extremely trained who works in the garment industry, works in the making of the zari and making the zari designs, which are later placed on salwar kameezes and other dresses and stuff, making them outstandingly bodious, and then they're sold and distributed not only in India under big names and brands, but also to international brands as big as Gucci and others who buy countless amount of these clothes from India, China, Bangladesh, Vietnam, Indonesia, which are the cornerstone of garment manufacturing and the handloom industry. The handloom industry, as we could all know, because of khadi, it is associated and as a part of a symbolism, particularly under the leadership of Mahatma Gandhi, to our independence movement. Every time we see the charkha or the symbolic part of the charkha from where our Indian national flag has evolved and everything is associated with the passive non-cooperation movement or the passive resistance initiated by Mahatma Gandhi. It's where the handloom industry, particularly the Khadi Gramodyog, which is still present there. It's no longer that popular as it used to be, and Khadi is no longer as cheap as it used to be. It used to be a poor man's cloth, but now it is way more expensive than the artificial clothing that are coming in. But nonetheless, it represents the strength, the resilience of the Indian independence, has a rich traditional heritage because it was integrated greatly with the part of the patience and the passive resistance movement initiated by Mahatma Gandhi. In the history of the world, nowhere the handloom industry has become a part of the passive resistance or an independence movement in any other country or culture. This is very unique for the story of India, and the handloom industry had to play a significant part. Today, across the various manufacturing states where handloom is extensively made, particularly in West Bengal, Jharkhand, Bihar, Uttar Pradesh, and parts of Rajasthan, Gujarat, where these trades are extensively made and where tailors are working day and night in associated with the handloom industry, producing clothes, and then they are tailored and shaped into various kinds of clothings, including saris and everything, the bed cover, bed sheet, and our uh, parda and whatnot that we can think about that we need in our daily life or for the ornamentation of our house. The life cultural society is being manufactured every day. And it's a significant, it's still a best considered to be a semi-cottage industry or a semi-moderate industry, but still it includes millions of people, particularly women in South Asia who are working in this industry. Now, a significant part of the handloom workers are women, and a significant part of those who are working in the garment factories across all these states, including foreign countries such as China, Bangladesh, or Vietnam, Nepal, Indonesia, where this manufacturing is going on, and a huge amount is then imported by Western countries, are manufactured by women. So this is a part, the handloom is associated, a part of the women's empowerment, particularly in Asian countries, including India, where women are earning money, improving the quality of their life. They are getting jobs, and it has changed the economic profile of many rural sectors and municipalities across India, where handloom and industry sectors have become integrated and established into a big history. So with this, I conclude my presentation on the handloom and the strategies and its history and heritage with our country. Once again, I extend my sincere gratitude and thanks to Sharmaji for inviting me to this platform. Sorry for being a little late as I'm having some problem with the internet. Once again, thank you very much for this opportunity provided. Thank you, Sharmaji. Continue your great work, and you always have my support and blessings. We'll all work together. Thank you very much.
Thank you, thank you, thank you very much. Really, I am grateful to you both. Now I would like to invite Dr. Suparna Sanyal Mukherjee, madam. Welcome, madam, welcome.
Thank you very much. Very good evening to the all dignitaries over here. Thanks a lot. And today's topic is also very important and which is also very essential part of our life and which is giving us so many types of encouragement, potentiality, sustainability, and in the Indian perspectives and global perspectives. Basically, this day, that is the 27th August of each and every year in India, the National Handloom Day used to be observed. Why this National Handloom Day? Why we are supporting and why we are observing this National Handloom Day? Just because it is a day which celebrates all over the India for weaving heritage and which spotlighted the artisans, especially the artisans' resilience and innovation. No, which was held at Bharat Mandaram in the year of 2015 first. It was started by our Honorable Prime Minister, who has been started in this 7th August of 2015, and where the 35 lakh workers also included, and the handloom sector, which symbolizes the cultural pride, sustainability, and India's push for the vocal for local. So the main theme and main motive was there and main objective was there, the vocal for local. And this practice was started when the handloom industry was started and handloom sector was started. So for the economic benefit, this economic benefit for the people, those who are living in the rural India, those who are living in the urban and semi-urban areas. So those people, those who are the heritage of our culture and heritage of our civilization, which has been made the thread from a mass of wool, cotton, the stories in thread for millennia. So, by the way, they are preparing and they are exploring our stories through the handloom industry. And this is from back of thousands of years from ancient times. Indian handlooms have been symbols of the cultural identity, sustainability, and economic self-resilience. So that's why on the occasion of National Handloom Day 2025, also celebrated to some celebrate all over the country and for the resilience artistic manufacturing system to recognize the spirit of the country's weavers. These weavers are you know the in some cases they are the tribal, they are the primitive tribal groups, they are the embracing the innovation and progress. We have also noticed that there are so many particularly vulnerable tribal groups of our India, the name like the Dongria Code. They have the traditional way, they are the traditionally weavers, and they are sari, they weave sari from the natural products. So this is very important, and it is also the immense pride in the rich heritage of vibrant tradition and handloom across our nation, and that we should cherish this effort of our artisans, and we can also commemorate our commitment to be the vocal for local, because if we can explore the local people, that means local, that means the aborigines or the grassroots level people and the artisanship, if we can explore this, then only we can say the vocal for this local, because we can explore the storytelling process like Ramayana, Mahabharata. I know the one weaver who has prepared a sari which the price is 8 lakhs of rupees, and he always made the single sari which have the cost is 8 lakhs, 10 lakhs, 25 lakhs, like that. So this is the very intricate work, and it is taking 6 months, 7 months. So the one person who used to be weave, they need so many strength, like the eye contact, then the each and every part should be properly stitched. So these are the process by which the handloom industry is continuing. And that's why we can say this, the handloom industry and the handloom weaving is also very important part of our life, and not only the life for the nation, all total nation. So, why this Handloom Day we used to be celebrate each and every year on 7th August? Because there is a significance, there is a heritage. What is the significant and historical background? Because it was the conception was depending upon the 1950. The historical significance, the Handloom Day in India has been recognized during the Swadeshi movement of 1905, born in defense of colonial rule at the heart of economic self-sufficiency. So that time हम लोगों का क्या था, वो जो फॉरेन चीज हमको रिजेक्ट करना है, देशी स्वदेशी मूवमेंट शुरू हुआ, that time से is Handloom Day used to be, the theme was started on this particular background. To honor this movement, National Handloom Day has been observed annually on 7th August every year since 2015, and which commemorate the death of the Swadeshi movement, which was launched in this particular day, the 1905. So the most interesting facts of related of this National Handloom Day is to celebrate of National Handloom Day makes the contribution of weavers to India's cultural and economic fabric. The celebration of Handloom Days helps raise awareness about the importance of handwoven products. It reflects commitment to the vocal for local. So this initiative also very important part of the life, and which has also practiced and held in this Bharat Mandalam at New Delhi. But every year, when it has been practiced, because this handloom products export in the different parts of the world, and the people used to like it, and people used to buy it, and people used to give the importance of this preparation, because the shabara used to prepare the kashi ghas, that is the some types of tiger grasses, and by which they can prepare various types of the pen stand, then the wall painting, so many things they used to prepare it. So these are the very important part, and this is our heritage, and this is our cultural heritage of the country, and that's why the handloom, because specifically those the countries which are very hot, so if we can use and wear the handloom dresses, it will be very keep your body very cool, and you should be very good in health, and you can also make yourself very prompt in the nature. That means those who are living in the winter side, that means the cold areas and the hot areas. So both the cases, this handloom is very important. And the same way, the in case of this the IRES system, where we are celebrating this handloom day, because handloom is our grassroots level manufacturing process, because local to vocal, and the same way, IRES is also our grassroots level when Aboriginals started in time immemorial. It is also the practice of vocal to local. So that's why the combination of Handloom Day to celebrate in this IRES platform is a very symbiotic relationship which is to established in this platform, and it is for the people at large, and we are also practicing the for the people and by the people. That's why local to vocal, it is the very important, or vocal to local, it is the theme which has been established in this particular platform, and it is very important for us to explore among the people, those who don't have the idea, those who are in the darkness, they can also use these handloom products, and we can also celebrate handloom day and the handloom products, by which the economic development, especially the women, those who are incorporating and those who are involved, and they are also getting their times for the people. So vocal for local is the main theme which we have to explore year after years, to explore our culture, heritage, development, socio-economic patterns, and sustainability. Thank you very much. Thanks for giving me such an opportunity. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much. अब सेशन ओपन है। हैंडलूम के विषय में मैं आदरणीय डॉक्टर सीपी शर्मा जी के विचारों को आमंत्रित करता हूं। आदरणीय सीपी शर्मा जी तक मेरी आवाज जा रही है? जय हो, जय हो।
जी सर, अभी थोड़ा बुरा, मैं एक जगह चला गया था, मोबाइल छोड़ गया था, तो हाँ, आने के बाद फिर देखा कि सेशन आपका थोड़ा सा, वो जब पीसी था उस समय मैं था, उसके बाद डीवीसीटी तक चला गया था एक पेशेंट देखने। इसके लिए मैं सॉरी, एक्सट्रीमली सॉरी सर। इस बीच में आपने एक दो बार मेरे को शायद कॉल किया। आज जो हैंडलूम डे, टेक्सटाइल, भारत सरकार, प्रदेश सरकारें स्वदेशी के ऊपर बड़ा जोर दे रही हैं, क्योंकि इंडिया में टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री बड़ी माइक्रोफाइन बारीक टेक्सटाइलिंग होती थी, टेक्सटाइल इंजीनियरिंग हमारी थी, चाहे वो हमारे मध्य प्रदेश में मऊरानीपुर की बात हो, चाहे गुना में चंदेरी की बात हो, या सूरत की बात हो, बनारस की बात हो, या पानीपत और सोनीपत के हैंडलूम की बात हो। और हमारे गांवों में जब हम बहुत छोटे हुआ करते थे सर, तो एक कड़ेरा जिसकी कहते थे, बुनकर कहते थे, हुआ करता था। उसका काम यही था, जो अपन ओढ़ते थे उसको एक स्पेशल नाम देते थे कि खेस, रजाई का जो ऊपर का वो था, एक नीचे पतला कपड़ा लगाया, ऊपर मोटे कपड़े की वो बनाते थे, बीच में रुई रखते थे। तो हमारे खेतों में भी दो चीजों का उत्पादन होता था, कपास का, जिसमें हमारा बुरहानपुर, इस मामले में बुरहानपुर तहसील थी मध्य प्रदेश की, और वो काफी विकसित थी गुना और वो सॉरी केला और कपास के लिए। रुई वहां पर उत्पन्न होती थी। हमारे यहाँ चंदेरी की साड़ियाँ बड़ी प्रसिद्ध हैं। सूरत के टेक्सटाइलिंग बहुत ही साड़ियाँ प्रसिद्ध हैं। तो बनारस की बारीक, तो इस टेक्सटाइलिंग में हम स्वदेशी का ही उपयोग करते थे, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ दो समय, जब भारत स्वतंत्र हुआ उसके बाद दो लोग, एक लोहार के नाम से जो तो बिरला को जाना जाता था, और अ, इसको टेक्सटाइल या बुनकर कड़ेरा बिरला को कहा जाता था। ये बिरला की जितने टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्रीज थी, जितनी फैक्ट्रियां थी, चाहे वो जेसी मिल ग्वालियर का रहा हो या नागदा का रहा हो, उस समय विशेष वेविंग होती थी, जिसमें इवन गोल्ड की, सोने की और चांदी के तार भी रहते थे, तो कॉस्टली भी रहते थे। तो हमारा कपास, हमारा पटसन, हमारे यहाँ एक सन नाम का वो होता था, उससे रस्सी भी बनाई जाती थी और धागे भी। अब अपन थोड़ा सा अभी हमसे अलग हुआ एक प्रांत छत्तीसगढ़, जिसमें कोसा का विशेष वो था। कोसा का भी वो की साड़ियाँ, कोसा के कपड़े बड़े प्रसिद्ध थे। इसी को आधार मानकर उस समय की तत्कालीन सरकारों ने खादी ग्रामोद्योग का की परिकल्पना की। उस खादी ग्रामोद्योग के माध्यम से, जैसे आज फाइन आर्ट और टेक्सटाइल आर्ट, टेक्सटाइल वेविंग और डिजाइनिंग, इंटीरियर, इन सब में हमारे स्पेसिफिक स्पेशल ब्रांचें हो गई हैं। तो उस समय भी टेक्सटाइल में डिप्लोमा हुआ करता था, ग्वालियर में था वो डिप्लोमा। हमारे काफी लोग थे, वो ढाका गए थे उस समय उनकी नौकरी लगी थी ढाका में। तो ढाका का मलमल बड़ा प्रसिद्ध था, बताते हैं पूरा का पूरा थान अंगूठी में से निकल जाता था। तो हमारी ये जो स्वदेशी पर कंसेप्ट रहा, अच्छा टेक्सटाइल का जो भारतीय, जो स्वदेशी वाली बात कर रहे हैं ना, हमारा तो 80% पूरा का पूरा काम स्वदेशी ही था। अब उसको सरकार के द्वारा थोड़ा सा उन्नयन के लिए, विकास के लिए, उसके लिए सहयोग करना चाहिए। और हमारे जो, जिन्हें अपन कहेंगे स्किल्ड तो हैं, परंतु वो क्वालिफाइड नहीं, तो उनके अगली जनरेशन को उसमें क्वालिफिकेशन के लिए आमंत्रित किया जाए। और उसका ऐसे ही हमारा आगरा का चमड़े का उद्योग बहुत प्रसिद्ध है। आगरा में चमड़े का विशेष काम होता था। जैसे हर्बल स्वीट्स में अपन मिठा पेठे को कह सकते हैं, आगरा का पेठा भी प्रसिद्ध रहा। तो टेक्सटाइल में हमारा ऐसे अशोकनगर चंदेरी है सर एक यहाँ पर, तो चंदेरी के राजा ने चंदेरी की साड़ियाँ बहुत बाहर तक, यूँ तो साउथ में भी है बहुत बड़े। तो ये सब हमारा स्वदेशी ही था, देशी था, राष्ट्रीय था, भारतीय था। इस भारतीय विधा को, भारतीय कला को, भारतीय उसको और ज्यादा विकसित किया जाए, और उसमें उसकी जो इंपोर्ट होती है, बहुत साड़ियाँ इंपोर्ट होती है बनारस वगैरह की, उसको थोड़ा सा सुनियोजित व्यवस्था की जाए। तो ऐसी हमारी जो टेक्सटाइल इंजीनियरिंग है, हमारी टेक्सटाइल की जो वो है, उद्योग है, इसको अपन अच्छे उस पर ले जा सकते हैं। अब बात आती है इसके साथ, टेक्सटाइल के साथ केमिकल इंजीनियरिंग, ऑर्गेनिक केमिस्ट्री और ये सब, और हमारी बॉटनी, फॉरेस्ट, ये सब जोड़ करके एक अच्छा वो स्थापित कर सकते हैं उद्योग। तो मैं तो यही कहूंगा कि चाहे वो पानीपत के हमारे उस समय जो आते थे फर्श वगैरह, दरियां आती थी और चदरे आते थे, सूरत की साड़ियाँ आती थी, बनारस की साड़ी आती थी, चंदेरी की साड़ी आती थी, कांजीवरम और कोसा के जो कपड़े आते थे वो छत्तीसगढ़ से, इन सब को और ज्यादा परिष्कृत और अकॉर्डिंग टू मॉडर्न टेक्नोलॉजी की वेविंग की कराई जाए और अच्छी मशीनें दी जाए, तो हमारा ये टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री पूरे इंडिया के लिए बहुत ही फायदेमंद कह सकते हैं, बेनिफिशियरी हो सकता है, और वहाँ के स्थानीय लोगों के लिए ये बहुत बड़ा वो हो सकता है उद्योग। तो आज के इस हैंडलूम डे पर मेरा तो सभी को अनंत शुभकामनाओं के साथ यही है कि जो हमारा, इसे कहेंगे पूर्ण विकसित नहीं, अल्प विकसित हमारा उद्योग था टेक्सटाइल का, इसको और ज्यादा अच्छी तरह से शासकीय संसाधनों के माध्यम से और उसमें टेक्नोलॉजी का प्रवेश करते हुए अंतर्राष्ट्रीय और ग्लोबल लेवल पर इसको स्थापित किया जाना उचित होगा। और हमारे जो भी टेक्सटाइल के जुलाहा हैं या इसका जो काम करने वाले हैं, बुनकर हैं, अब तो उसमें सभी जाति के लोग जुड़ जाते हैं, जो क्वालिफाइड हो जाता है टेक्सटाइल में, इंजीनियरिंग कर लेता है, वो इस विद्या में आ जाता है। पहले एक पर्टिकुलर वो थे, तो वो लोग पूरे परिवार उनका उस मामले में दक्ष होता था। इस तरह से इस कला को, जो कला हमारे घरों की आर्थिक संवर्धन कर सकती है, राष्ट्र का नाम ऊंचा कर सकती है, और स्वदेशी की जो सरकार की सोच है, तो वो स्वदेशी करण और स्वदेशी की व्यवस्था को मूर्त रूप दिया जा सकता है। पवन जी, गुड नाइट, सीताराम, राधे श्याम बेटा, गुड नाइट, वेरी गुड नाइट। तो ये सब अपन को अ, ध्यान रखते हुए, जो भी हमारे आयु समृद्धि हमारी इस वेबिनारों के माध्यम से हम लोग, मुझे आज मालूम नहीं था, नहीं हमारे एक रिश्तेदार हैं सर, वो अभी ढाका में है, वो टेक्सटाइल इंजीनियर है, अपन उनको जोड़ सकते थे इसमें, कल मैंने ध्यान नहीं दिया। एक बहुत अच्छा आपका प्रतिदिन जो नया वो कंसेप्ट लेके और नए दिवस के उस पूर्ण समारोह वो बड़ा अच्छी, उसी विधा के लिए कुछ न कुछ हम लोगों से निकलवा लेते हो, ये आपका वैशिष्ट है, ये आपकी विशेषता है कि हम टेक्सटाइल में बहुत ज्यादा कुछ नहीं जानते हुए भी एक, हाँ, छोटा मोटा इंफॉर्मेटिव वक्तव्य आपके सामने रखने की स्थिति में रहते हैं। इन्हीं शब्दों के साथ पवन जी बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद, और दोनों वक्ताओं को, मैडम मुखर्जी और शौकत बसु जी को, कि उन्होंने अपनी हमारे स्वदेशीकरण और हमारे टेक्सटाइल इंडस्ट्री के ऊपर जो व्यवस्था दी, जो ज्ञानवर्धन किया, उसके लिए उन्हें बहुत साधुवाद। ओवर टू पवन जी, धन्यवाद।
थैंक यू वेरी मच सर। बहुत बहुत आभार आपका। पीसी शर्मा जी, आपका भी बहुत बहुत आभार। आप जुड़े रहे, मैं लिंक भेजता रहूंगा। कई टॉपिक हैं, कल हम 2600 पे पहुंच रहे हैं, तो उसका एक सेलिब्रेशन है।
पीसी
और
शर्मा जी हैं क्या? पीसी शर्मा जी को नमस्कार।
हाँ, नमस्कार डॉक्टर
नमस्कार
साहब, नमस्कार। सभी को
सभी को।
नमस्कार।
आ जाया करो भैया, काय पे रख लें, वो लोग काय चिकित्सा में लगा लें आपको, काय चिकित्सा की सीरीज शुरू कर रहे हैं हम। आप
हाँ,
काय चिकित्सा विद्यालय अभी हम काय चिकित्सा और चरक की 240 वेबिनारें शुरू कर रहे हैं।
चलिए ठीक है।
हैं, उसमें आप
हाँ,
अपने काय चिकित्सा के वैशिष्ट का रखो, ये तो ठीक है, ये आपका ओरिजिनल थॉट नहीं है, ये तो शासन में मिल गई है व्यवस्था, तो डटे हो वाला। आप अपनी काय चिकित्सा के लिए एक
हाँ
दो टॉपिक हो महाराज, हम आपको आमंत्रित करेंगे।
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल।
चरक के ऊपर 240 वो रख रहे हैं हम, 120 दिन चरक के 120 अध्यायों को दो
हाँ
वक्ताओं के द्वारा प्रस्तुत